The story of Oak Island begins not with a map or legend, but with the curiosity of a young boy. In 1795, Daniel McInnes, a teenager exploring a wooded island off Nova Scotia, noticed a strange circular depression in the ground. Above it, a weathered tackle block hung from an old oak tree, a sailor's pulley, far from any ship. Daniel's imagination raced. Pirate stories, hidden treasures, secret burials. Realizing he couldn't dig alone, he enlisted his friends John Smith and Anthony Vaughan. The three boys, driven by dreams of gold and adventure, returned with shovels and picks. Their first dig was filled with hope. Soon they hit a layer of flagstones, carefully placed just below the surface. This was no accident. Someone had buried something here. The discovery of the flagstones only deepened the mystery and their resolve. They dug further, but the task grew too difficult for them. Though they couldn't go deeper, their story spread quickly. Their discovery would ignite a treasure hunt that would last centuries. The boys had uncovered the beginning of a puzzle that would baffle generations. Oak Island's legend was born not from riches, but from the thrill of the unknown. The island's secret was now out, and the world would never look at it the same way. The hunt for Oak Island's treasure had begun. The boys' dig revealed more than just flagstones. As they dug deeper, they found platforms of oak logs at 10, 20 and 30 feet, each a deliberate barrier. Charcoal, putty and coconut fibre, materials foreign to Nova Scotia, were found in the pit. The coconut fibre, likely brought from the tropics, hinted at a global connection and a well-funded operation. This was no simple pirate burial, it was a sophisticated construction. The boys, exhausted and outmatched, had to abandon their dig at 30 feet. But their discovery set off a frenzy. News of the pit spread, attracting the attention of larger groups. Soon the Onslow Company arrived, bringing manpower and equipment. They believed the pit held something extraordinary, and they were determined to find it. The mystery of Oak Island was now a public obsession. Each new layer uncovered only deepened the intrigue. The pit was more than a hole, it was a riddle built to last. The stage was set for a much larger quest. The hunt for the truth beneath Oak Island had only just begun. In 1804, the Onslow Company resumed the dig, passing the 30-foot mark and uncovering more oak platforms at regular intervals. At 90 feet, they found a large stone inscribed with mysterious symbols, a coded message from the past. The stone's cryptic inscription became the island's most famous artifact. One translation claimed, 40 feet below, £2 million lie buried. The promise of treasure electrified the team. Using a hand drill, they probed deeper and struck what felt like a wooden chest at 98 feet. Fragments of gold chain came up with the drill, proof they believed that treasure was within reach. The team stopped for the night, convinced they would return to unimaginable riches. The coded stone and gold fragments fueled a frenzy of speculation. The pit was no longer just a mystery, it was a beacon for treasure hunters everywhere. The legend of Oak Island grew, drawing in dreamers and adventurers. The promise of fortune was now written in stone. The dig had become a race against time and the elements. The world watched, waiting for the vault to be opened. The next morning, everything changed. The island was about to reveal its most ingenious secret. The treasure hunters returned to find the pit flooded with seawater, over 60 feet deep overnight. Their hopes were dashed. The water was relentless, refilling as fast as they could bail. Investigation revealed a network of flood tunnels, ingeniously engineered to protect the vault. The pit was a trap triggered by the diggers themselves. This was no accident of nature, but a masterful defense. The scale of the engineering stunned everyone. This was the work of experts, not desperate pirates. The challenge was now not just to dig, but to outsmart the island's defenses. For centuries, treasure hunters have tried to bypass the flood tunnels with dams, pumps and tunnels, always with limited success. The water became the island's silent guardian. The pit's defenses turned Oak Island into the world's most frustrating treasure hunt. The original builders had ensured only those with the right knowledge could reach the vault. The legend of the Money Pit's trap became as famous as the treasure itself. Every failed attempt only deepened the mystery. The island's secret remained safe. Protected by water and ingenuity, the hunt was now a battle of wits against the past. The legend of Oak Island attracted dreamers from all walks of life. Among them was a young Franklin D. Roosevelt who followed the hunt with fascination. Over the years, new groups arrived with better technology: steam pumps, drilling rigs, and expert miners. Each believed they would be the ones to solve the riddle. In the modern era, Rick and Marty Lagina reignited the search, bringing global attention through the TV series The Curse of Oak Island. Using advanced technology, seismic testing, ground-penetrating radar, and more, they uncovered coins, ancient structures, and a mysterious lead cross. Their discoveries suggested the island was once a hub of secretive activity. The Lagina's relentless pursuit has inspired millions, keeping the dream alive. The search has become a blend of history, science, and adventure. Oak Island's mystery is now a worldwide phenomenon. The treasure remains elusive, but the quest itself is legendary. Each new find adds another layer to the story. The hunt continues, fueled by hope and curiosity. The Oak Island quest has come at a steep cost. A dark legend claims 7 must die before the treasure is found. Tragically, 6 men have already lost their lives in pursuit of the island's secret. Accidents, collapses, and poisonous gas have claimed treasure hunters over the years. The curse adds a chilling edge to the story, fueling public fascination. The financial toll has been immense. Fortunes lost, companies bankrupted. The emotional cost is high. Decades of frustration and heartbreak, yet the allure of the treasure is stronger than fear or superstition. The legend of the curse is now inseparable from the island's story. Each new expedition faces not just danger, but the weight of history. The search is a test of resolve, courage, and obsession. Oak Island's mystery is as much about human endurance as hidden gold. The price of the hunt is measured in lives, dreams, and relentless hope. In 2025, a new theory shook the world of Oak Island. Michael Barber, a chemist and data expert, claimed to have solved the mystery without digging. His impossible coincidence theory argued the money pit was a decoy, designed to distract and exhaust treasure hunters. Barber believed the real treasure was hidden elsewhere on the island, untouched for centuries. He used science, mathematics, and analysis of ancient codes to support his claim. The pit's elaborate traps, he argued, were too perfect, meant to create a legend, not hide treasure. Barber's book became a bestseller, captivating the public with its logic and fresh perspective. He suggested that for over 2 centuries, everyone had been searching in the wrong place. Modern LiDAR scans, he claimed, revealed the true site, still undisturbed. The Oak Island saga had entered a new era, one of decoding, not digging. The focus shifted from brute force to intellect. Barber's theory challenged everything treasure hunters thought they knew. The real secret, he insisted, was hidden in plain sight. Barber's theory proposed that Oak Island itself was a giant coded map. He argued the Knights Templar used landmarks, like the stone triangle and Nolan's cross, as coordinates in a geometric puzzle. The famous 90-foot stone, he claimed, was not a simple message, but a mathematical key to the island's design. Decoding the ciphers revealed instructions to connect specific points, leading to a single location. The lost HO stone, boulders, and even the swamp's shape were all part of the map. The alignment of these features was too precise to be coincidence. The money pit, Barber said, was the ultimate red herring. The real treasure was hidden by intellect, not depth. The Templars' mastery of codes and geometry protected their secret for centuries. The solution united all the island's mysteries into one grand design. The hunt was never about digging deeper, but thinking smarter. The true challenge was to read the island itself. The treasure was waiting for someone to finally solve the puzzle. Barber's final claim was explosive. The treasure was not gold, but sacred relics, possibly including the Ark of the Covenant. He argued the Knights Templar hid these artifacts on Oak Island after fleeing persecution. If true, the discovery would rewrite history, proving transatlantic voyages before Columbus. The engineering and codes matched the Templars' known skills. Such a find would be a global event, captivating scholars and the public alike. The Oak Island mystery would become the greatest archaeological story of all time. The real treasure, perhaps, was the journey, the relentless pursuit of knowledge and adventure. For over 2 centuries, Oak Island has inspired dreamers and explorers. Whether the final discovery is gold or legend, the quest itself is a testament to human curiosity. The island's greatest secret may be the enduring power of the mystery itself.